War 4 of Season 48 versus Nefty, and this is probably the war of the season. I'm bringing Hercules and Mojo, of all people, as well as Wags. But this is probably the war of the season because Nefty and GT are the only ones that are undefeated, and so this strongly determines the favorite of the season. Okay, so Mojo versus Sersi, and I have a game plan going in. I'm going to bait out the heavy attack when I am not in anti-life field, so she has a long glancing, and then trigger anti-life field to make those regens basically non-existent and give me a ton of power and degen. So that's my theory. If that doesn't work out, it's not that big of a deal. It's not that hard of a fight, but that is the theory. So she gets charge a heavy, which means that I can do this. Bait out a heavy, which will be normal because she hadn't charged it. She gets the glancing before she triggers the prompt. And then I can just throw my special, I can hit her, and you can see the amount of degens that she's taking. So, accidentally get pushed to L3, which is fine. Gonna go ahead and bait this thing out from her first. Get hit into her block first for prowess, then bait it out. And I just charge heavy, throw my special. Heavy was for the prompt, of course. Yeah, this special 3 hits pretty darn hard. I don't have my my Sig Fury or anything like that, but it is a 200,000 health Sersi, so obviously she's going to take some damage. The protection there falls off, so I want to heavy her to knock her down. Nice, drops that special, and here I just parry special 2, and she is gone. So super easy first fight. Now we have 2 million followers, I think. I think it's in the millions. I wish my channel had 2 million followers, so hit that subscribe button. But yeah, then we have a Photon, and I don't like fighting Photon with suicides, especially if she's low health. If she's high health, sure, I'll do it, but low health, probably no. So I have this Herc versus Photon fight, trying to get an opening there. I get the Infuriate, and I am just going to Mega Ramp Hercules. Slight hesitations before the lights to give her more chance to dash in. All right, we're almost good to go. Special 1. And yeah, she's knocked down, which is perfect. I can also hit into her miss now if I want to. She gets that special pretty easily. And check this out here. I parry and I heavy her so that the second hit will knock her down. Of course, I can only do that because I have my True Sense up as well. Then I want to bait the special 2 out before she goes anti-dex mode, so she throws that, which is perfect. Now I do not have my anti-miss up, so I can't just parry her like last time. And I try, but I parry for relic charges. So what you'll see here is I sidestep for an opening, relic, into heavy. At this point, she could drop her special 1 if she wanted to, but I have an invul, so it wouldn't do anything to me. And yeah, we drop this special 2 into her, and she disappears. So super, super smooth, straightforward fight as well. And we are done with Section 1. Now we're on to Section 2, of course. That's how the map works. And I am going to be taking Path 7, which is my path of choice generally. I have a Vision Aarkus, who I am going to also ramp Mojo on. I do have an invul, and I do put on a Wags just so he doesn't shrug my stuns, doesn't get any of those annoying energizes or whatever you might have. So yeah, that's the game plan. Just hit him, throw special 2s. If I have to tank a special 3, he will go into his like perma aura mode or whatever, but it's not that big of a deal. All right, here we go. Going to also knock him down for the charge. I get my prompt, knock him down. Perfect. Okay. 3 hits back off just because, I mean, there's no reason to play with Cold Snap if you don't have to. Knock him down just to hopefully get the special out of him, and it does. Perfect. Okay, and then I'm kind of watching that protection, so I want to wait for that thing to turn back off. So I heavy that. Okay, block a hit so I can just block that. And I shouldn't have done that. I should have dexed that so that I could trigger the prompt later because the prompt gave me power and also a hater. So I get pushed to L3 again. I was debating MD with the BG chat, and I should have done lower than I did because I keep getting pushed to L3s. But it's okay. I will learn and do it next time if I ever am assigned this this lovely attacker again. Okay, so end buff is easy with the haters, and I just dropped this special 2. And yeah, it just kills. And if it hadn't, of course, I had an invul, I had another special 2 up, I just had to heavy to remove protection and drop it. But yeah, super, super easy and straightforward. Then I'm on to Cheelith, and I am using Hercules because it's an important war and in general just want to not die. I did turn on the Suicide Mastery specifically for this fight. and the game plan's pretty standard. I can heavy counter her, heavy by interrupting. I don't want to do the camp counter because that's going to be a problem. Try not to trigger my Infuriate if I can. And yeah, pretty straightforward. So that's how you heavy counter her. And I try to go for light intercept, and I just miss, which is not good. Now she's unblockable. Back away. I can probably outrange this. There's one more swipe. All right, we're good to go. And I should throw my special 1 here, but your boy's a moron. So he goes for the special 2 instead. Why did I do that? I literally don't know. I mean, I do know. I, for some reason, was under the impression I had a cosmic power back boost on when I didn't put one on. And so when you don't put on a power back boost, you usually don't have one on. So I should have gone for special 1. That would have made me hit a lot harder. So that was just a huge mistake and a boneheaded move. You block this for safety and miss another light intercept. And check this out. So I whiff this light intercept. She hits me for a 4-hit combo, 5-hit combo, and she backs off, so I hit her into block once, and she goes unblockable. I did not see that. Like she got the fatigue from being there, or me being there rather, and yeah, she hits me again. And I knew my immortality would trigger because it wasn't, like, Assassin doesn't play on debuffs, so I knew it was fine. Combo, relic, combo, but yeah, that's almost as bad as the fight can go. Just played that like an absolute nimwit and took a ton of damage in 3 separate instances. 4 if you count blocking the SP2. So yeah, just generally terrible gameplay. Then I have this Serpent here, and this was kind of a trouble placement for us, so we decided to use Mojo, who should theoretically absolutely cook with the degen. I do have the Invul up. Couple things to just be in keep in mind is that his specials can't be dexed. The first hit is unblockable, and then when he dies, he will have his immortality, and I'd love to have anti-life filled up during that time. Okay, let's get into this fight. I probably want to parry a couple times just for tactic purposes. We will see. So I parry, back off, parry, okay, parry, heavy to drop the node. All right, we're underway. Back off, and I can outrange that if I dash back twice. 1 time I'll get hit, but twice I will not. Okay, use a special attack. That's not too hard. Honestly, I'll probably just drop the node with my special 2. That's kind of easier. So I drop this special 2. There we go. Now he's degenning for 6k a tick. I back away, block that, outrange the last hit, perfect. And then I do a full combo. Thought that was a special 2, but it is a special 1, which is fine. It is what it is. And here he walks up to me and drops that special. I thought I dashed back. I don't know if I did. I'm not saying it's input or isn't inputs. I don't know. But he nails me. And now I'm like, okay, I need to make sure I'm out of the way of the special 1. I need to make sure I'm dodging the special 1. And so I dex too many times because I'm trying to get out of the way, and I'm down to 7%. Let's watch this again. I dash back to get out of the way, dash back, just get me out of here. And the undexable beam catches me. I wasn't trying to dex the beam, I was just trying to get out of the way and then block, but I dexed too many times and didn't have time to block. I'm at 7%, he's at 50%. He has undexable, unevadable specials, which is a good combo. He also gets stun immune there, I'm not really sure why, but I dropped the special 2. Okay. Assassins also fails my prompt, which is awesome. And yeah, at this point, I'm just gone. I can't dex any specials. It's literally not allowed by the defender kit, and I can't push to L3 because I don't have an invul anymore. I'm basically, it's not possible to solo this fight. So I tap him into block, he drops that special, and I am so gone. Like, I'm just so unbelievably dead. So I did say that the Cheelith fight was almost as bad as a fight could go, and that is how bad a fight can go. Played like an absolute idiot. I made 2 mistakes there. I didn't dex that first special 1, and the second time I overcompensated because I was scared, and I dexed too many times, and I wasn't in time to block. So absolutely terrible gameplay. This is the war that probably decides the season, and so I mean all the people in GT were so kind about it, and they understand that people make mistakes. So they're not necessarily super mad at me at all, but I'm sad that the time that I choose to die is, you know, in literally the war of the season. So it sucks, but it is what it is. Gonna heavy charge into special. Why did he get... Oh, he got icy. Okay. So he goes stun immune during special, so I was trying to heavy into special. But when I trigger special, he actually goes stun immune. And so the heavy charge was fine and would have been safe to just land it, but the special canceled it, and so he attacked me. Okay, so don't do that. Land the heavy and then intercept with the special. So yeah, just note that. I didn't really realize what it was until rewatching this. I knew that he did it and that I got lucky, but I wasn't sure why. So yeah, be aware of that. Don't do that. Last fight, and it is a Gorr. I was under the impression that Gorr's heresy magic buffs would, like, not have super long duration because of anti-life field, but that just turns out to not be true, which is a lovely misconception to go into this fight with. Regardless, just going to parry and make sure that my tactic stuff is all good. Okay, perfect. Going to get this special out of him. Just drop that for my prompt, of course. Okay, and yeah, getting a bunch of MD here, which is perfect. Drop that special too, and this one actually heals him because of high energy diet, so probably would be nice not to do that again. Honestly, didn't even notice in the moment. So maybe that's not a good sign for what's about to happen to me. So bait that out, super easy, medium, to tap his block, 4 hits into block, and yeah. I hit my end of block, I dex that hit, and then he goes and I dash back, get caught in a dash back, and he ends with a medium, which means I am taking for 4,000 every half second. Drop the special 3. Just, I need to nuke him down now. I don't really have a choice. I'd love to out-damage whatever he's doing to me, but that's going to be somewhat difficult. Okay, he is ticking, and I have 6 magic buffs expire. I don't even notice at the time. I'm just like, oh, I got a special 3, cool. I want to bait this special 1 out, and then I'll drop mine, and I want to watch Indestructible. But when 6 buffs expire, I don't just get power, I also get 6 degens. He dies before I do, and 3 horrific fights luckily end in only 1 death, but 1 too many. So, hoping that we can pull out this win on Nefty. As of now, the war is still going on, but regardless, I'm just annoyed that I died, and hopefully trying to play better next time.